Hey, so coming at you live, Joker News speaking. And I just want to say thank you for all the subscribers that have subscribed. We're growing this YouTube family, we're making it so much bigger. I appreciate it. Keep subscribing and keep watching, but let's get right into it. So, it's been like 4 or 5 days just about that Snoop Dogg has acquired Death Row Records. He's purchased it, he's officially acquired the rights to it, from this big company, okay? So now coming out of Los Angeles, California, out in Long Beach, that is Snoop Dogg, real name Calvin Brodus. So you know that the history between Death Row and Snoop Dogg is that when he first started as an artist under Dr. Dre as his producer, that he had met and we had seen in this Straight Out of Compton movie, the Straight Out of Compton movie, I mean, and play new piano, and he goes 1 2 3 into the 4, got you. So that's where everything started. That's when Snoop Dogg officially got it with Death Row, offered to the record off of that song. So this entire time that Snoop Dogg has been with Death Row Records, he was not with Death Row Records his entire career. So at one point he left because during his time at the record label he had not been getting any of the money from his actual songs. They were taking all of that. Snoop Dogg was only getting paid on the shows that he did, merchandise, and things like that from the sides, beside the fact, okay? So it came to a point where one year's Snoop Dogg had enough of that entire Death Row record label. He was, different than everybody else. He didn't want to stay on the same side of town as all the people from Death Row Records. He didn't stay near Suge. He didn't stay near any of them, all right? Now, moving forward, he decided to split ways and branch off from Death Row Records and decided that he was going to be joining No Limit Fought, which is owned by Master P. And Master P shows Snoop Dogg and aligns him on the way of how you do business in the music industry. He taught him about how, distribution works, what an LLC, and how to pay your taxes and everything that, you need to know to actually do business in the country. So now Snoop Dogg finally got the understanding that he needed from him forward off from that, and the rest of his career he became a very marketable person, very successful entertainer, and he had doubled his way into several different ventures, with whether it was lighters or cookbooks, Martha Stewart, anything like that. Snoop Dogg is always in the news, and he is definitely, a big part of the mainstream media. Now, due to his success from what he had learned going through his experiences starting off in California, Los Angeles, Long Beach, and turning, with Death Row Records that was owned by Suge Knight, and then eventually gained lessons learned from the master himself, Master P. And that moment on, he became to flourish, from his career, found many different avenues to jump into, bring in income and provide for his family and stay in the game for a long time and, have longevity, and that's good. And now Snoop Dogg is still relevant to this day when it comes to the industry. All the news, and everybody knows this, but hey, I got this video of how Suge Knight, basically got Snoop on a $1 million, bail, which is crazy because he just jumped him right out of the, uh, jail system with no problem whatsoever. It's like, it's some crazy stuff. And it's, this is kind of like, a recent video, but it's just being brought to light. Like, all the information's connecting to everything else that's happening today, and it's big. But hey, I'm gonna let this video play. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you. Watch and subscribe.